It's the virtual girl again. First, don't make fun of the dress. Went to a horse show today. My boss's pick, not mine. I know. It's the vitamin thing. But I should have done this first, really, because this is very important. When you take vitamins, you want to try to have your body very clean, free of toxins, which build up every day from the food you eat, the things you drink, the air you breathe, water. Toxins are everywhere. Not sound paranoid or anything, but they are. So I would start with milk thistle. Milk thistle really cleans out the liver. And that's the first thing you want to do, is clean your liver out. I would take 1 to 2 capsules 2 to 3 times a day. And while you're doing this, you want to drink a lot of water. I like to drink water, throw lemons in it, throw limes, oranges. Very good. Contrary to popular belief, all those fruits turn alkaline in your body, not acidic, but that's for another night. Okay, so after you've done this for maybe 2 weeks, you want to set it down. All the while, be sure and drink a lot of water. And I want to say something real quick about fasting. I really don't believe in fasting, only because, it's hot in here, no, only because it shoots your insulin out of your pancreas way too fast, and you're laying a foundation for diabetes, and that you don't want to do. I personally don't recommend fasting, but your personal choice. Okay, then I would take 1 to 2 scoops of pteromin a day, probably about maybe 2 tablespoons in a glass of water. Pteromin is calcium montleuronate, and it is full of trace minerals. Every trace mineral you can possibly think of is in here. This is a natural detoxifier. This stuff saved my life from a brown recluse spider bite one time, and one of these days I'll show you where that scar is, but not tonight. And what pteromin basically is dirt. As you can see there, and looks like I'm almost out, so I need to order some. When you take this, again, I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to drink copious amounts of water. Lots and lots of water. And also, this is great to take a bath in. It's good for your skin. Keeps you young looking. At least I'd like to think so. Okay, so we've cleaned our body out for a couple of weeks. You've done these things, and you've eaten good foods. By good foods, I mean as organic as you can be. Raw fruits and vegetables, organic meat if you're a meat eater. And while we're on the subject of meat, by the age of, well, if you ever hit 50, some of us just are young forever, right? By the age of 50, the average meat eater has at least 5 pounds of undigested meat clinging to their intestinal walls. That's gross to me, but teach his own. Okay, now we're going to talk about cleaning your arteries out, keeping those clean, and what that does in return is drops your cholesterol. You want to have your cholesterol checked maybe once, twice a year. Surprisingly enough, because I eat well, I exercise. Last time I had my cholesterol checked, it was a little on the high side. And I'm like, I didn't really understand it, so I did a little more research and found out that stress can just shoot your cholesterol off the Richter scale. So we don't want that. And we don't want you taking the drug Lipitor or any of those cholesterol lowering drugs, and I can tell you why in a nutshell. What those drugs are meant to do is break down particles that have built up, particles of plaque that have built up in your veins and arteries. What they don't tell you because they're a drug company and they want to sell you a drug, so don't buy into it. What they don't tell you is that it doesn't break it down small enough. And those drugs, and this is scientifically, medically proven, have been known to cause heart attacks because that plaque doesn't break down small enough. It goes through your heart, gets stuck, bam. Okay, enough said about that. So, cleaning out or lowering your cholesterol, that's what we're doing, right? We're taking psyllium husk. What that does is scrapes, no pun intended here, all the crap off your intestinal walls. It just pulls it off. Again, all this time while you're doing this, you're drinking a lot of water. Juice is great. You don't want to drink a whole lot of juice, but 2 to 3 glasses a day, your choice. Organic is best. You want to take this, and you know about niacin and the flush and burn. You want to take this, and you don't want to take this every day. While you're cleaning your arteries out, you want to take it maybe 2 to 3 times a week, 500 milligrams on an empty stomach. Get that burn going. Some vitamin C while you're cleaning your arteries out. Again, I would take 6,000 milligrams a day, and I know that sounds like a lot, but you're taking pteramine, you're taking vitamin C. This can be constipating, this can be relaxing, so they work in balance. And isn't that what vitamins and minerals are supposed to do, is come together and harmonize in your body? I think so. And I don't have it sitting out here right now, but you want to take vitamin E with that because it, keeps your blood at a good coagulation. Thin, it's good for you. That's about all I wanted to say. Tired, it's been a long day. Have a great night. I love you with all my heart. God bless from your virtually real girl.